Hey travelers, welcome to the video. Hope you all doing well. Hope you all doing lekker. And today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. As you can see, I have a tier list in front of me, and I'm going to be rating the ships of No Man's Sky in from down S to D. And this is actually going to be interesting because we are going to base them off looks. This is my personal opinion. I know everybody has their own opinion, but for this tier list, I'm going to make a couple of these. So this one is just going to be a rundown of all the ships, and then I'm going to break it down into different sentinels, different solars, different haulers, and you get the point. And then I will also do a tier list on how I think they will do in damage wise, so which is best suit for fighting and what. So I hope you guys enjoy this. We are gonna use these images down below. I know there are a variety of ships out there, but based on the name alone and what they overall round to, we are gonna rate it off from that. And starting it off very strong is the solar ships. I honestly think if we go on looks and what they look like, the cosmetics, solar ships are actually super underrated, and they are so nice. So I am definitely gonna place the solar ships in the S class because for me personally, solar ships is one of the best looking ships there is in No Man's Sky. Sentinels, even though there is such a variety of different sentinels, the design is very basic, which doesn't vary a lot of different ways the ship looks. It all looks 80 to 85% the same, just with different variety of colors. So for me personally, the Sentinels based on looks will go down to B tier. I'm not gonna lie, there are some super amazing Sentinels out there, but the majority of the Sentinels are the exact same, just a different variety of color. Then we come down to the shuttles, and for me, honestly, it's going to go down to detail. The shuttles are honestly some of the worst designs in No Man's Sky. Like, I honestly, maybe in the future, if you are able to build your own custom shuttle, then maybe I will make a new tier list and maybe the shuttle will jump up. But for now, the shuttle is all the way down to the D tier. Explorers, for me, I absolutely love Explorers. The look of the Explorers with the little ball cockpit, I absolutely love it. It looks so nice, and you get some really nice variety of Explorers, especially with the wings can be different varieties as well. So your left wing can look different from your right wing, or your right wing can look different from your left wing, which makes this probably the most unique ship in No Man's Sky. So for me, shuttle is definitely gonna go into A tier. And then we have the haulers. The haulers are the chunky boys of the ships, and I'm not gonna lie, there is one specific hauler, and that is the image over here, which I absolutely love. And if we are going to base it off this image, I would have placed it into S tier because this is probably the most beautiful hauler there is, but we are basing it off the overall popularity of the haulers, and because of that it will go down to B tier because it looks just not the best. With the fighting ships, I'm honestly gonna place it on the A tier. I'm an absolute massive fan of the fighting ships, especially all of the different varieties of cockpits that you can get, the varieties of wings that you can get, and everything like that. It looks just absolutely amazing. The living ships, I am a little bit about the living ships due to the varieties of colors that you can get. But the only living ship that I am really interested in farming is the Hammerhead living ship. All the other living ships is fairly meh. But the overall design of the living ship I will place down into C. It's not the best, it's also not the worst. So let's actually place it bottom B, so it will fit there perfectly. And now we come to the expedition ships, and we are going to kick it off with the Starborn Runner. Look, It is honestly, it is a super beautiful ship with the red and white, and honestly the design of this ship is absolutely amazing. But for me, my personal, it is not my favorite. I'm gonna place it high B tier. And I know there is going to be a lot of hate down in the comments below, but you know what? It is okay. I will accept the punishment that is coming my way. The fighter ship that you got in the expeditions is honestly very mid for me. It is basically just a limited edition fighter ship that you can get, and it is like basically a fighter mixed with a sentinel. So for me, it is not that nice to get. So I'm gonna place it down at a C tier. It is honestly one of the most mid ships there is. The Golden Vector fighter ship. Look, this ship looks absolutely amazing, and if it wasn't for the custom ship builder that we got, the Golden Vector would have gotten a lot higher than it currently is going to get. But I'm going to place it down at the C, even though the color looks absolutely amazing. But with the custom ship that you can build, the Golden Vector is just not that special anymore. Now we're coming to the hauler that you got in expeditions, and honestly this hauler looks absolutely amazing. This is gonna come up to S tier. This is one of the best design haulers ever, especially with the custom cockpit that you can only get from this hauler in the expedition, which makes this one really unique. Then we go over to the expedition, newest expedition, where we got the, I forgot the ship name, but this design looks absolutely amazing. And even though it is not one of my favorite designs, there is better designs. The ship overall looks really nice, but for me personally, it is going to high A tier. It is just not quite S tier for me. And the limited edition, unfortunately, only PC gamers could have claimed this ship, but it is the Golden Starborn Runner. And honestly, this color scheme of the ship is absolutely amazing. It is not higher than the Solar or higher than the Hauler, but it is definitely there in S tier because this ship looks just absolutely amazing. And here it is. Here are the tier list of my personal opinion of what the ships are currently in No Man's Sky. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, consider dropping a like as well as a subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.